Now, your arrival happened fast, but pictures helped me remember most of it. Those first few weeks were filled with joy and terror, because I didn't want to break you, or your mother, because your mother went through a lot getting you here. So many people came to bring food and visit. Before we knew it, you were 1 month old, and 2 months. And then mommy went back to work. Don't leave me with the baby. But it was time for me to start my new job. It took a month to settle in and understand what each day might look like. That was a big thing for me. Like, what's every day gonna be like? I changed a lot of diapers, mixed a lot of formula, took a lot of naps, and I seemed to be wiping something every time I blinked. But I also had a lot of time to write, and I had a lot of inspiration. See, every time I looked at you, I would see me. And each glance was a reminder that I was your provider, your protector, your teacher, and your connector. Each day reminded me that I didn't need to explain to you or anyone else what I was doing each day. It's pretty simple. I'm building an intentional relationship with my daughter, and I'm giving birth to my life's next creative phase. And I wrote a film concept called The Adventures of Hannah that I would produce each year to commemorate your birthday. It would commemorate the year in pictures, video, and music. Took most of the pictures with my smartphone. I even used my flip cameras to take some videos. Kept one in each room that we would go to throughout the day. And you and I would collaborate to make each movie's music soundtrack. You would inspire all the songs and even sing on most of them. Now, do you remember? Daddy loves the baby. Daddy loves the baby. All right, how about God bless the baby? God bless the baby. How about Daddy knows the signs when baby's happy. Daddy knows the signs of sleepy too. Daddy knows the signs when baby's hungry. Daddy knows the signs of pee and poop. Alright, how about Daddy will wait for you. Daddy will wait for you. Daddy will wait for you till you finish all of your food. Alright, how about Daddy, can I have something to eat? Daddy, can I have something to eat? Alright, how about this one? Take off my socks, throw them in the basket. Alright. Okay, how about Daddy wants to be cool. Daddy don't wanna be hot. Daddy wants to be cool. Daddy don't wanna be hot. Some people like to be cool. Some people like it a lot. Daddy wants to be cool. Daddy don't wanna be hot. Daddy wants to be cool. Alright, but #1 all-time chart topper and showstopper. Daddy's gonna get the milk. Daddy's gonna get the milk. Daddy's gonna get the milk. Daddy gonna get the milk. Daddy's gonna get the milk. Daddy 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 gonna get the milk. Daddy's gonna get the milk. Daddy's gonna get the milk. Daddy gonna get the milk. Now, the first 2 days after you were born, you cried a lot. A lot. Your maternal grandmother, that's Nana, carried you around the room in her arms until you fell asleep. That became my first parenting lesson. So I followed suit and I walked you to sleep for every nap, including the overnight nap. We walked. Now, there were several benefits to doing this. Now, we were fortunate to not gain a lot of weight during pregnancy, but we were quite sedentary for your entire first month. Just didn't move around much at all. Walking you to sleep helped me burn calories. It also helped me wind down each day so that I could sleep, because my mind was racing all the time about the past, present, and the future. Now, another benefit was the clarity and abundance of ideas that came while we walked. Most of our daddy songs were born while walking. I created brief summaries of all the existing projects and ideas that I had for those projects during a walk. All kinds of solutions to stuff would just drop into my head. Now, I formalized and named my informal teaching and learning approach during the walk. Now, this would help to shape my sustainable role in your education. I called it the curriculum. The curriculum is my blueprint to embed project-based learning into our family lifestyle, our everyday lifestyle. And this embedding challenges me to make the learning resemble reality as much as possible at every progressive stage of your life. Now, this would help the lessons translate easily into solutions to status quo problems, solutions to the problems of our existing state. It would translate these solutions into products and services that can be sold generation after generation after generation. Now, I call this type of learning learning. I say it just like that, learning. And I spell it with a capital L and a capital E, A-R-N-I-N-G. And it simply means learning plus earning, learning that allows you to earn. Now, the curriculum is organized into 2 classes. One's called Course 1, one's called Course 2, and one laboratory. That one's called Knowledge Apps. Knowledge Apps are the repurposed solutions that I developed from projects that I executed as an employee and consultant. There are 20 knowledge apps. They include titles like eBay, The People in My Neighborhood. Now, that one's an online map of our community. It's very useful. There's another one called Teachers Pay Teachers. That's our collection of published teaching resources. Now, Course 1 contains new projects that are based on the knowledge apps. Like there's one called Band. That one's about making music at home. You know how we do. There's one called Habit. Now, that's a small group discipleship curriculum for men. There's one called the History Quiz Bowl. That's a game show that tells the extraordinary accomplishments of 26 ordinary people in each episode. It's played in a Jeopardy style. And then there's one called Project Prose. These are long-term writing projects like simple business plan development. Course 2 is my capstone course. And it comprises subjects, if you will, that you will engage and practice once your formal education concludes. This is what you study for the rest of your life after you get your paperwork, like the stuff I have on the wall behind me. Now, these subjects include ministry, which is serving people, stewardship, taking care of what you have been given, entrepreneurship, literacy, numeracy, language, self-expression, self-identity, and analysis/synthesis. That's breaking things down and then putting it together in a useful form. Now, documenting the curriculum provided perspective on and insight to my work. It helped me develop strategic approaches to using each app and project. Now, here's one insight I got. eBay was by far the most mature knowledge app and the one best positioned to become an independent business that could buy us more time. I started to understand the different ways your mother and I approached teaching and learning could create synergy. That's where we come together to do something that neither of us could do individually. We can do it together. Your mom's niche is formal learning, primarily math, reading, and Spanish. Now, Daddy's forte is informal learning via the curriculum that I just outlined. You'll get the best of both worlds. We're not sure whether we're going to homeschool you or not, but we always retain it as an option. Regardless of where you go to school, though, you will always be immersed in a learning environment at home.